Welcome to the Talking the Line podcast, presented to you by Talking the Line Sports Media, giving you our best insights and analysis so you can rake in some cold hard cash on your next sports bet. Now sit on back, open up your mind, and let's cash some tickets. We can't thank you enough for joining us. We hope you enjoy. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide. Welcome in to episode number 234 of the Talking the Line podcast on this absolutely beautiful Tuesday of bets, also known as it's a new month, March the 1st, 2022. Rip the previous sheet off the calendar. February is gone. The nasty winter bird hopefully has left the coop and flown away, and now the summer wonderful weather bird has now come back home. Knock on wood, I hope I'm getting things in good order. Now, my friends, we have one hell of a show to get into today. We have a few picks to dish out. We got plenty of shit to talk about. Before we dive into all of that, we need you to smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the TTL pod on. If you are watching on YouTube, you might as well hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping from the crew. Like the Wise Words podcast, back tomorrow for season 3 at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Or if you're watching on one of our social media platforms, hey, hit that like button, that follow button there so you never miss any of our additional social media content. Or if you are listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, make sure you hit that subscribe button there too if you haven't already, as we do release the audio of every episode after each live show is complete. Next item up on the docket. Hey, if you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart to do so. Go ahead while you're watching today's show. Hit that other like button. Leave us a comment. Leave us a rating. Jump on over yonder in the live chat on over there. If you are watching live, we love to answer your questions live on the show or just connect with you in general about anything under the sun. Or maybe as well, hit that share button over there. Send it on over to your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you would refer to as a good old-fashioned ticket cash and degenerate, because that's what we are here at the TTL Pod, and we can't thank you enough when you do all of those things, because it only helps us make TTL Sports Media bigger and better for each and every one of you. Last, certainly not least, head on over down there to this episode's description, where you will locate the Talking the Line link tree. Within that link tree, you will find the TalkingTheLine.com website, all of the TTL Crew social platforms, and our additional content, so you can consume all of that jazz in one convenient location, however and whenever you please. Ladies and gentlemen and beautiful gambling people, joining us for episode number 234 of the Talking the Line podcast, I am your humbled, honored, hyped, and always handicapping host, Colt and Colt Soroka, and I can't thank you enough for choosing to stop by, hang out with me and my partner, get some picks, some insights, some analysis, dive into more rabbit holes, and we all can count together, and who knows whatever else bridge we might cross over the next hour and a half or so. Without further ado, I've already mentioned him one too many times without welcoming him on and acknowledging his presence here with us today. My friends, get on your feet and put your hands together for the man, the myth, the degenerate gambling legend, and folks, you better not ever forget the TTL Crew's resident Southsider and cheesehead faithful himself, Mr. Riley RMags Magnuson. Partner, how you doing over there today, pal?
It's March, baby. That's how I'm doing. It's March. It's March.
We fucking sleep in May.
That's all we need. It's March, dude. I'm juiced.
Let's go.
I am juiced, man.
That's the vibes I needed, Mags.
Slowly rolling into the old festivities, obviously with some. I'm tiptoeing around my words here. Not bad mid-major basketball by any means, but first round, the bottom half of these conferences are playing, and it's kind of what I'm trying to say here. There might be a couple games I honestly didn't dive too deep, but hey, I'll take it all nonetheless, man.
Depends on what you're talking about. Depends on what you're talking about. Sometimes bottom of the barrel with a fine whiskey is pretty damn good.
I'm all about it, dude. I'm gonna consume as much of it as I possibly can. Just wanted to make sure I chose my words correctly there, so I didn't offend the mid-major king. Didn't want to get slammed down the jester hole or whatever it was that I would be sliding down if you didn't approve. I don't know, man. But either way, dude, we got it just a little tipped off yesterday. A little Fairleigh Dickinson. Beautiful call on your part, the first half, and then the choke in the second half, I do believe, if I am not mistaken.
No, I believe they took care of the full game. I think they took care of the full game, or maybe they
might have failed the cover though.
Maybe they. I mean, they might have. They might have failed the cover. I don't know.
Either way,
I cashed the ticket. It doesn't matter to me. I cashed the ticket. And I got the fuck out.
There was no props there.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to watch.
Started that bad boy off with a shot clock violation. Great way to start the old postseason in college basketball.
Yes,
how about that?
Yes,
but anyways, how are things on your
Holy
side?
Holy shit!
Screen,
full fucking melt. They lost 67-66. I didn't watch the end of the game. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's why we got involved.
Second half.
Fuck no, I didn't. I cashed the ticket. I got the fuck out. I had other action to take care of, another business. Fuck that. I cashed the ticket. It's showtime. That's why we got involved in the first 20 minutes. I kind of saw that coming. Well, there you go. Hey, how are things? First things, how are things on my side of the screen? Absolutely spectacular, my friend. It's a beautiful day to be alive. The rest is up to me and the I choose to spread positivity. Now, the other order of business you mentioned yesterday. You mentioned solid call on my part. Partner, I appreciate you for that. We are a full transparency show here, as you all know, out there. So, hey, it's time to recap all of yesterday's best bets of the day from February the 28th, 2022. I forgot.
Oh.
Quick little flip. No problem, no harm, no foul. Now, partner, you first. I'll yield back. All you, what you got, 1-1 on the day.
Hey, 1-1 on the day. Basically they put the cruise control down on that Spurs-Grizzlies game in the fourth quarter, man. Still don't hate the play, but it was on pace through three quarters, and then I think total of like 41, 42 scored between the two in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies put it on cruise control. The blowouts, man, those blowouts will get you when you least expect them in those spots. So 1-1 on my day. Easy money on the old K-State Texas Tech. But aside from that, nothing crazy for me, dude. Ja Morant in that game, if you didn't see it, obviously disappointing loss on my part, but 50 burger from Ja Morant is at least a nice entertainment factor for you there.
Hell yeah, there you go. There you have it. I don't know. I'm still just tapped out of the NBA. I don't know, man. I tried to get involved with some plays today. We'll talk about plenty of stuff here today because neither one of us have a whole boatload of plays. Only three from the combined between the two of us. Speaking of three, little 3-0 day for your boy yesterday. Brought the old broom out of the closet and cleaned the house. Bankrupting the books. Hope you did a little side sprinkle parlay on those bad boys too, because we had one hell of a day. It would have been even better of a day if we got the Monday Madness parlay to the pay window. Charleston was getting their ass kicked, came all the way back to cover. Oregon State, same thing, came all the way back to cover. Timberwolves, pretty much the same. Magic, no problem. And then Baylor, Texas, just decided to open up the game, absolutely doing nothing, and then close the game shooting the absolute lights out. They only fared to not go over by maybe 4 or 5, no more than half a dozen, close. I think. It was pretty damn close. Yeah. And then Fresno State, perfect example of why I don't eat chalk. But hey, 'tis what it is. It is what it is. With that being said, we also have the Moneyline Dice on the screen. Didn't track it yesterday. I should have fucking. I guess I didn't.
Capitals loss ban. I played it.
Yeah, pretty bad, huh? Pretty bad, huh?
It was 3-3. Actually, it was a pretty good game. I watched it. I got a chance to take a peek at a little bit of it. They scored late in the third and then hit an empty netter. So I think it was 5-3 finish. Okay,
so we have Washington Capitals, Big L, 0-1 to start the week for the Moneyline Dice. So is our theory of them hot 1 week, cold 1 week, hot 1 week, cold 1 week, accurate or inaccurate? I don't know. You're going to have to keep tuning in to find out. That does it all. Full transparency show. That was all of yesterday's best bets. Now, partner, this is usually your side of the screen, but I only got one play coming over here. One college basketball play, and you got two, if I'm not mistaken.
2 NBA plays, yes, sir.
So you got 2 NBA plays. I got one on the college basketball hardwood, so we'll probably scoot through those pretty easily. We'll do the Twofer Tuesday, only 2 legs on that bad boy, so we'll get through that pretty quickly too. We'll recap all of that nonsense. We'll do the Moneyline Dice roll of the day, and then we'll probably spend some time the second half of the show after your sidebar, and once we get into some banter and stuff, just kind of going back through the college basketball slate, NBA slate, kind of seeing if we've seen any line movement, anything like that, if there's anything that we can kind of jumps out at us that we want to pull out and add to the slip, because I know it's a lighter day today, but man, oh man, Super Tuesday has been nasty to me all year long. I got kicked in the teeth left, right, and center. I've told you to fade me on Tuesdays for the last fucking month, 2 months now at this point, I feel like. But I think we're in a good spot here today. That's why I'm only taking one, and when I only take one, we're getting it straight to the damn pay window. Yeah. Now, the Stratus Arena, that's not what you said this place was called yesterday.
It was like Stratus Arena at something center or something like that.
I thought you said something besides Stratus. I didn't think it was Stratus.
Stratis.
I don't remember.
I might have said Stratis.
Yeah, that's maybe what you did. I don't fucking know. Either way, there you go. There you have it.
You see how clear it is now that I took away the old...
Dude, would have totally got it. Half a second, I would have had it. Oh, boy. We got shit. Hold on a minute. Goodness gracious. All right. I'm moving shit over. Shit's going full screen. I got all types of shit going on over here. Okay. Everybody relax. We're good to go. Partner, any late breaking news before we get this here podcast train cooking on down the tracks?
I mean, nothing breaking, but the old MLB and MLBPA was meeting until the ass crack of dawn last night. Still didn't get anything figured out. It sounded like they made a little bit of progress. But aside from that, man, I think they moved back the deadline of when they'll push back the regular season until 5 p.m. today. So hopefully, cross your fingers. But, I don't know, man. It's not sounding great.
Not feeling good. Not feeling good at all, but I was up pretty late last night watching that as well. And just no news ever came out. So
I know.
I don't know, man.
And everyone's chirping at Jeff Pass, and he's like, "Hey, if I'm not tweeting anything, it's because there is nothing to report. Like, get off of me.
Leave me alone, everybody. Goodness gracious.
I'm not sleeping, I promise."
Yeah, I was keeping tabs on it, but there was literally nothing going on. So, all right. Well, without further ado, then, my friend, it's time to get into the first half of today's show, the first segment of the first half of today's show, rather. Let me flip the screen. Let me hit this bad boy. Don't you worry, partner. To me. To you. Shit. To all you beautiful people sipping the black elixir of the gods on this gorgeous Tuesday of bets, take your sip. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, shit. All right. That's a hell of a sip of Joe. My friends and my friend. Let him rip. Let him have it. And as always, you have the floor.
I dare you to find anyone more hyped about drinking coffee than this man over here, my friends.
I ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it.
Ain't gonna find it.
Ain't gonna do
it. Ain't gonna find it.
No, sir. Something about a good cup of Joe just gets me cooking. Gets me cooking.
Right. 2 plays today coming from the NBA, my friends.
Here we go.
I am starting. I'll start off with this one. This is my favorite of the day.
Serious. Come on. Here we go.
This is my favorite of the day. Going to a road dog in this one. I'm going to the Detroit Pistons and Washington Wizards. I am taking the Detroit Pistons plus the 3 on the road here in Washington. And honestly, this is one of my angles here that I really like, when I feel like a team is trending in the right direction versus a team that's trending in the downward direction, and we're getting some points. On top of it, I feel pretty confident that we're going to get this one to the window. This Pistons team, the last 2 weeks, essentially since the trade deadline, in my opinion, has flipped a different switch. Even before that, as far as an effort standpoint. But now, after making a few moves, it's an effort standpoint, and they've brought in a couple pieces that make sense and make this roster so much better, man. Marvin Bagley, first of all, is one of those guys. He got arrested in the last game. Should be back tonight. I'm not saying that's the missing piece.
He got arrested in the last game?
He got rusted. He was rested in the last game.
You said he got arrested?
Yeah. Arrested. He's out of the clink. He's back. No sweat. No. He got a rest night is what I meant. Apologize for my tone.
So he got arrested?
Good clarification. I don't know.
More shit we got to talk about. Holy hell.
Well, should be back tonight regardless. Whether he was arrested or arrested, doesn't matter.
Okay, my apologies.
Like I said,
ignore me.
Not saying Marvin Bagley is the missing piece that this Detroit Pistons team is now a stud team by any means, but it was a piece that makes a lot of sense. He's been playing really well for him. Cade Cunningham is fully healthy now, partner. 1-3 straight up without Cade Cunningham this season. He's been in and he's in now. I'm saying now, I mention it because there's more continuity, and obviously, the record still isn't great with him, but it's been a lot better over the last month. I mean, he's still in his first year, and he's figuring out the damn league. You're starting to see, I'm not a person that likes to pick off of highlights, and that's not what I'm doing, but you're starting to see a lot more of these Cade Cunningham highlights because he's gotten a lot more comfortable here. They are 3-1 straight up last 4 and 4-0 ATS last 4, and that's 2 against Boston, Cleveland, and Charlotte. So not scrub teams by any means, man. Last loss, actually, or last failed cover was against this Washington team on 2-14, but that was right about the spot where I personally think they have elevated to another level. That was right around the trade deadline where they had some guys out because they shipped them out, and Marvin Bagley was in his very first game with this team. Washington, on the other hand, no Bradley Beal since then, and now they've traded away some guys for Kristaps Porzingis. He's still not in the lineup either. So they're actually a pretty depleted lineup until Kristaps gets back or gets comfortable in here. They're 0-2 straight up since the All-Star break. 92-86 lost in their last game against Cleveland. So rough offensive showing. And a few trends, and then I'll finish it off. Detroit 4-0 last 4 as a dog. Not a ton of trends beyond that because before this last 2-week stretch, it obviously wasn't fantastic. But Washington, 16-34-1 last 51 on Tuesday. A couple big sample sizes here. 16-36-1 last 53 on 2 days rest. So when they've got more than a day's rest, they've actually been a very unprofitable team. And against losing teams, they haven't been good either against the numbers. 7-19-1. 7-19-1 last 27 versus a team with a losing straight-up record. And 5-15-1 last 21 at home. So this team, just based off of, they're 27-33. Detroit's 15-46 straight up. When you look at that, this -3.5 makes a lot of sense to you in your head. But in my opinion, these teams are trending in opposite directions here. Coming into March, and I'm taking the Pistons +3 on the road tonight, partner.
For sure, man. I think I'm going to stay away from this one. I know I expressed some concern pre-show on this one to you. I'm not all the way sold, and I think the value might be out of it at the 3. I like where your head's at, kind of what you're saying with some of the improvements across the lineup and stuff like this. But you know what I always like to say, we play numbers, not storylines and people. So I'm going to stay out. I'm not going to mush it for you. I like where your head's at. I love the Detroit Pistons +3, but as not to fuck with your wonderful money-making plays of the day, I will stay out. Please, partner. That's number 1. We got for number 2.
Number 2 coming at you. I am going to the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I am taking the Minnesota Timberwolves +1. A lot of monetary liability on the Golden State Warriors tonight. And in my opinion, regardless of that monetary liability, I'd still be interested in this one. No Klay Thompson for the Warriors tonight. And with him, without him, they are 1-7-1 last 9 to the number. 4-5 straight up during that stretch. So they're playing their worst basketball of the season, in my opinion, right now. To illustrate that a little bit, mostly on defense. Number 2 effective field goal percentage allowed overall, but on the road, number 13 defensive field goal percentage allowed, and over the last 3, number 14. So defensively, they're really seeing a decrease right now, and especially without Klay Thompson. I mean, on paper, you think that hurts them offensively. It hurts them just as much defensively, especially in a matchup like this with D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards. Less bodies to throw at those guys, especially a strong defender like Klay Thompson. It's going to be tough sledding to slow either of those guys down or both of them. I think they could both have a really nice night tonight. The Wolves on a back-to-back, in my opinion, have been bad lately, and that's what we have here tonight, but I think that's going to see some positive regression. 0-7 last 7 against the number for sure. 3-0 to start the season, though, and 7-7 last season, so I do think we're going to see some positive regression on a back-to-back. Just had one a few days ago, and it's still fresh in their mind, so I think there's going to be a point of emphasis to come out with a lot of energy tonight here at home. And really, I'm on top of all of that, I'm fading this Golden State Warriors team right now against a team that I think is a really solid offense. Golden State 1-4 last 5 following a straight-up loss. 0-5 last 5 on 1 day's rest. So much like the Timberwolves on no day's rest, the Golden State Warriors on 1 day's rest have been just as bad in that same spot. This Wolves team, 6-2-1 last 9 at home, and 5-2 last 7 versus a team with a winning road record. And the big one here, 8-2 last 10 in Minnesota versus this Golden State team. So Minnesota's been a tough spot for Golden State to travel to. And with the way they're struggling right now, I think we see a little bit more of that tonight. And the Wolves, who got a nice win last night, are going to keep up a little momentum here at home. Give me the Minnesota Timberwolves to finish myself out at +1, my friend.
I like where your head's at again with this one, too. But just kind of closing point for the both of these, I still kind of feel like the both of these are kind of public traps, or not public traps, expert traps, just as far as it's just very simple, very easy. I always get a little bit of concern when you start to go back on trends that you absolutely love. Your 2 days rest, you're coming off a rest, this, that, and the third. I always get a little concerned, but so far, that smacked me in the mouth as far as I've stayed away. So if I get involved, I feel like I'm going to mush. I don't want to do that or be that to you, and I don't want to hurt our relationship on this show or beyond.
Fuck you, bud.
Hey, fuck you, pal, as well. But anything else you got? Anything else you got in relation for your 2 best bets of the day, my man? This fucking show, I tell you what.
I love it, dude. No, I do have a lot more confidence in the Pistons. The Warriors one, or the Timberwolves one, I could see that as an expert trap. That was really the only thing that was, as opposed to, any angles, whatnot, that was really the only thing that was tripping me up, even beyond. And you know me as the no rest guy for sure.
They were written down. Detroit and Minnesota, they were on my leans list. I mean, they were there.
I really like the Pistons, though. I didn't have
the gut sack to get up on the horse, man. But those were the 2. If I was going, the 2 out of 3. So, hey, look, every time I've been like this and I've stayed away, you've gotten them both to the pay window. I feel like if I get involved, it's going to be a mush. So, love where you're at. Back my man. 2 best bets of the day. All right, here we go. I appreciate you, too, as always, my dog. Flip the screen. Hit the ticker. Time for the second segment of the day, but this time it'll be a little quicker. I was trying to figure out a rhyme there, but I finally figured it out in my head. I was short-circuiting a little bit. Apologize. Let's see here. Let me flip my screen one more time. I only got the one here for you today, my friends, and it seems like we just keep coming back to these. So here we go. It's the match between the Dayton Flyers and the Richmond Spiders, and we're calling it once again the A10 Annihilator. And I feel like it's safe to say at this point in time, partner, an A10 Annihilator a day keeps the doctor away. You feel me? As long as you go ahead and smash one of these bad boys in a day, you're going to be all fine and healthy. You're going to be cashing tickets. The vibes are going to be flowing, and everything's good. So I'm going to skip all the other bullshit. One A10 Annihilator a day keeps the doctor away. Now, my friends, I was up about 11:30, 12 o'clock last night. I was looking at some numbers, seeing what the hell was going on, trying to get the early edge. This number jumped off the page at me, honestly, because Tuesdays have been kicking my ass. And I saw this +-2. Shot up right around as I was starting to look at numbers, so I figured some of those early experts were getting involved too. Shot up to 2.5 for a little while. So I kept an eye on it. I was like, what the hell's going on? But then again, why is this number so low? I feel like Richmond right now in this spot is a lot better than Dayton. I just don't understand why this number's so low. Well, I saw it drop back down to 2, and I said, okay, well, that's very intriguing. So I said, I'm going to put a bookmark on that sumbitch. I'm going to get up in the morning, I'm going to see what it's doing. So I did that, and my friends, it is frozen stiff like a doggone ice cube in the middle of a December day. I'm telling you, this line ain't going nowhere. Frozen at 2, despite, when I wrote this analysis, I'm going to click over here while I'm talking to you guys, but Richmond was getting 67% of bets and 78% of money. The line wasn't going anywhere. Then I looked again, 57% of bets, 76% of money, still line going nowhere. And right now, 51% of bets and 61% of money, and the line is still going nowhere. That's all consensus money, but still, the line is frozen. Now, I think all the experts are going to see this game as the Super Tuesday favorite trend in the short spot. And honestly, that's been in the 3.5 into the maybe 5.5 to 6 range. That's where you really get in trouble trying to back those dogs in that spot. That's where they get you, not in these spots. Trust me, I've been getting slapped around the entire damn season on Tuesdays, my friend. This guy over there can attest to it. Now, typically, you got to be careful in this spot, but this is the perfect spot to bet on Dayton. Now, I'll come back to them. Let's stick with Richmond just for a second. I really think the only reason they're being favored is because they're on their home hardwood. They're 11-3 straight up at home, but 5-9 against the number. Another key thing here, they're 4-2 straight up in their last 6 games overall, but 2-4 against the number. So they're kind of scuffling ATS. They're also 10-6 straight up, 6-9-1 against the number in conference play. And stick a pin in that. We'll come back to that here in just a second. I want you to remember that ATS as well, 6-9-1 ATS in conference play. They're 91st in the nation per KenPom compared to, hell of a segue, Dayton's 48th ranking in the nation. They are completely undervalued here today, that ranking per KenPom as well. Dayton 5-5 straight up and against the number on the road. Love for them to have the opportunity to close out the season above 500 on the road against the number and straight up. They're 5-1 straight up and against the number in their last 6 games overall. They just had their scuffle spot. If you're worried about a letdown, it was actually in their last game. They were 9.5-point road favorites at LaSalle, lost the game 60-62 in the waning moments. So that's already happened. And then, hey, let's take that pin out. 12-4 straight up for the Flyers in A10 play, but 10-6 against the number. Actually, the second best cover rate in the conference this season. One final key before we get into trends and close it out, man. Short and sweet for you here today. Dayton's overall ability to score the rock and also shoot the 3 ball are really what's going to separate them today and allow them to build a pretty solid lead. They're 55th in 2-point percentage and 45th in 3-point percentage per KenPom. Richmond is 166th in 2-point percentage allowed and 264th in 3-point percentage allowed per KenPom as well. So you can see the splits in those. You can see that Richmond's going to struggle a little bit defensively here. I don't care that it's on their home hardwood. They don't have the best HCA in the nation. I'm not worried at that at all. Home court advantage for you newbies out there. But you don't believe me on all of that for the first, last, and only time today, my friends. Believe the trends. Dayton, 11-5 against the number, their last 16 falling straight up a loss. 5-1 against the number, their last 6 against an A10 opponent. Richmond 0-4 ATS, last 4 falling a straight up win. 3-9 ATS, their last 12 as a home favorite. And over the course of the last 10 seasons, we'll call it by this time, crying out loud, Dayton has complete ownership over Richmond, regardless of the number. Dayton is 9-1 straight up, 6-4 against the number the last 10 meetings. I love the 9-1 straight up more than anything in that spot. They're 5-0 straight up and against the number the last 5 meetings, and Richmond has not beat Dayton since March the 14th of 2018, my friends. I'm telling you, this is not the spot to back Richmond. It is a setup and a half. One of the few setups for the favorites on Super Tuesday where the puppy dogs are not as valuable, but I digress and let you hammer in my one and only best bet of the day. Dayton Flyers, +2.
I like it, my man. I mean, you know me with the 9-1 straight up last 10. I mean, give me a break.
Come on now.
It honestly reminds me a lot of last night's Baylor and Texas game a little bit. Similar, maybe not 9-1 straight up type stuff, but at least similar type ownership, man. And then I like when you the mention of the 2-point field goal percentage compared to 3-point percentage. We've been talking about that a little bit more the last week or so. Earlier on in the season, it's hard to buy into that a little bit because you never know when it's a little just hot streaks, this and that. But it evens out come March, man. So I think that's a good stat that us and anyone else should be looking at come the rest of the season here.
Sure enough, it really is hard when you're in the first few weeks to kind of compare last year's stats to, okay, who the hell got out, who stuck around, what happened there, and then how are they scoring here into this year. So, yeah, I like where your head's at there, my man. Outside of that, I got nothing else in regards to my best bet of the day, dude. So we'll keep this proverbial podcast train steaming on down the tracks. Third segment of the day, the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. All right. Well, Mr. Big 12 professional, I'm going to let you take over here to kick things off. First leg on, that's what we're doing. I'm sorry. I looked at I totally looked at the wrong section. Forget what the hell I'm saying right now. Well, I was on the right path to start things off. Went down the wrong path. Now I'm back on. Everything's all good. We just keep it moving. Here we go. Mr. Big 12 aficionado yourself, back to that track. What's the first leg of the Twofer Tuesday Parlay?
First leg is going to be West Virginia and Oklahoma over 136. We've talked about it. West Virginia on the road, not the same defensive team as they are at home. Really solid, low-scoring games at home, but on the road, not the same. And their offense doesn't really drop off too much on the road either. Oklahoma at home themselves has been putting up some solid points, and they've been a solid over team as of late. 9-8 on the season, a 9-1 to the over for West Virginia on the road, my friends. So this one, I mean, we've talked about it. They split yesterday in the Big 12 as far as these mid 130s overs, but we've talked about it a lot as these are some spots where it seems very, very easy, too good to be true for the under, essentially, and it should fly over here. So I think we're going to have a faster-paced game than a lot of people are thinking of.
Most def. Very, very, very similar to what it felt like last night when we took that over. We saw the similar line movement in the over in the it was the Texas and the Baylor game. Yeah. Texas and Baylor. It just didn't get over, and that's what this one really feels like. It just feels like this one's actually going to go over this time around. So there's leg number one. Leg number two, going a little bit more my neck of the woods, if you will. The Mountain West Conference, my friends. We're taking the Air Force Falcons, -5.5. A couple key reasons, mainly just because they have pretty good ownership of the Spartans over the course of the last few seasons, but also in this home favorite spot, they've been really good. 4-1 ATS, their last 5 as a home favorite, and then also 7-3 ATS, their last 10 home games versus a team with a losing road record. They've just been really good in this spot time and time again this season. I don't know what it is, man, like, they win a couple of games as dogs, then they will scuffle, they can't cover it, then they lose it, then they become a favorite, and they win that game outright by 15 points, they cover the spread by double digits, everything's all good, then they become dogs again. I thank God we're to the end of the season, because I don't know why they just keep going on this cycle, and this is the right spot. This is like the precipice, if you will, of the cycle. It's one of their last games of the season, so I love them at the -5.5.
Yeah, so do I. I mean, the way I see it, for the Mountain West at least, it's like you have the top 4 teams that are just on this giant pedestal above everyone else, and the middle of the pack is still really solid. The Fresno, UNLV, Utah State, Nevada pedestal. Then you have New Mexico and Air Force, not too far down, but still definitely a rung. And then pile of shit, and then you got San Jose State. So I think we're on the right side. I think they win by double digits, man. To use a phrase of mine there, huh? How about that? 150%. Oh, shit. And then
shout out. Fucking, you got me. Fuck! I'm
really bad.
I'm starting to rub off on your ass, dude. Crack me the fuck up. Yeah, dude. I don't have anything else to add on top of that, man. I really think the Falcons show up and show out here today, because there really is some solid teams in the Mountain West that just don't get enough talk because of those Colorado states, the Boise states, the Wyoming. Absolutely, 150%. But I think we got the right spot here today. Those 2 legs parlayed, my friends, will get you plus 267 odds, over a 2-to-1 odds payout. Little $100 holla, I don't know, get you a $260 holla. A $10 holla, get you a $26 holla. I don't know. Whatever you're feeling here today, be who you can afford to be. Just make sure you don't miss out on the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. Dude, I'm telling you. Sometimes I'm just good at this fucking podcasting thing, huh? Sometimes I just
rhymes, dude.
Just fucking rhymes murder shit, huh? Fucking. Without further ado, my friend. Without further ado, my friends, it is time now to recap everything we just dished out, talked about, plays that hopefully you guys are tailing, or maybe you're fading. I suggest you don't fade because feels like we are getting hot just in time for March. Looks to me that we got a few plays destined to make it to the bookmakers' pockets and bankrupt every single one of those aforementioned makers and bookies and books and whatever the hell you want to refer to them as. But for now, my friends, I ask you to pull out those damn sports books, your pens, pencils, and paper, or whatever mode, means, or method you utilize to take stock of the TTL Crew's best bets of the day, because as I speak to you right now, it is time to recap all of those best bets of the day for this beautiful first day of March in the year 2022. Please. So kindly turn your attention to the top left portion of your screen for RMags picks. He's got two coming at you, both from the NBA hardwood. Number one is the Detroit Pistons, +3. Number two is the Minnesota Timberwolves, +1. Opposite side of your screen on the top right portion, Colts pick. No plural here today, only singular from your boy, usually the opposite way around. Hopefully this works out. I am taking the Dayton Flyers, +2. You see right above us, the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. My friends, it is paying out at +267 odds. Leg number one, we have the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Oklahoma Sooners. We're taking the over 136. And leg number two, we're taking the Air Force Falcons -5.5. Again, parlay those up. Call it the Twofer Tuesday Parlay. And I see 3 straight plays, 1 special play, on their way to the pay window. Books everywhere, moving lines. The moment these words have just now come out of my face. My friends, I'm a human being. Sometimes I forget what the hell I'm saying. Before we can bankrupt every damn book on the market, we need you too. Lock them in, hammer them home, sprinkle a little bit of dough down, whatever you need to say. Just make sure you get today's TTL Crew best bets of the day that are clearly primed for ticket cashing into whatever the current best line is on your favorite sports book.
Ooh, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Taking the Pistons. What? Taking the T-Wolves. What? Taking the fucking Flyers. What? Hey, I gotta be honest. Fucked up those words there because I think the dipshits below me don't like me here today. Don't know what it is. You know, just sorry, miserable fucks is what they are at the end of the day. You know, that's all it is. Fuck
you to turn up the heat. Hey, they want you to turn up the volume. They don't want to wait until it's out. And they don't have YouTube, so they need you to just turn up the volume.
Oh, they're just trying. Okay, for sure. I'll hype up the energy. I apologize. I wasn't hype enough here today. Hey, fuck you! Stupid sons of bitches, bro. Miserable, dumb motherfuckers, bro. Just miserable life. Just spread some love. Be kind. Be cool. Oh, see what I did right there. But still, like, come on. Just beating on fire. Come on. What are we doing? Either way, never know what you're going to find here at the TTL Pod, my friends. But I will tell you right here, right now, it is time for the Moneyline Dice roll of the day.
Hey. Where
wait.
Where
Oh,
there,
shit. Yeah, well, shit. Hey, you could have cut in. You were the one that was quiet to start things off, so I had to go in another direction.
It's right there under the Air Force -5.5.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. I just can't read what the fuck that says. Something Arena. I don't fucking know.
Clune, C-L-U-N-E,
Clune Arena.
Not a bad looking,
I mean, it's not bad, dude. It's got a little 2-decker. I'm not opposed to it whatsoever.
Actually, I like really nice. I saw an empty view of it too. It looked honestly very nice.
I mean, I'm not opposed to catching a game here.
No,
ever.
Not at all.
I'd be in for sure. All right, hey, the Clune Arena. Shout out. Now, officially,
probably not filling it up this year like this, but hey.
I mean, they have been damn good.
You know.
I mean, they have been damn good. Like, compared to previous year's Air Force teams, they have been.
Well, yeah.
This is probably a recent game. I don't know. Either way, I've been cashing a fuckload of tickets on these old Air Force Falcons.
I don't think their faithful are filling up the seats for the spread tickets, though. I think they want wins.
They're getting wins, too.
All right,
They've been winning straight
carry
up.
On.
Yeah, what are you doing? What do you mean? What do you mean? Have you not been watching the tickets cash? Here lately they've been scuffling, but at the start of the season, halfway through the season, they were really hot. Either way, Clune Arena, live from it. Now you guys know. Packed house. Maybe today, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, maybe next year. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Who the hell knows? What we do know is it's time for the Moneyline Dice roll of the day. You may be asking yourself, Fla/Vandy, what the hell does that mean? Well, now you certainly know if you're watching. If you're listening, it's the Florida Gators against the Vanderbilt Commodores, and the Moneyline Dice have set their sights on this game, my friends. Me and the old partner were going to dish out a play out of this one, but we decided to yield back, decided not to get too cute, if you will. So we let the old cubicle objects be the Moneyline Dice determine our fate. But before we can do that, we need to know everything that's going on in this matchup. Partner, what's the deets, my man?
All right, the big story here, dude, is this is actually a pretty big game as far as the old bubble watch for at least one of these teams. Vandy's probably just about cooked, right around 500. So they're cooked. But Florida, according to Mr. Joe Lunardi at ESPN, next four out. What? I didn't hear you said.
I said like me.
Oh. Next four out. They are on the bubble on the outside looking in, according to Joe Lunardi. So this is, if they lose this is actually, I don't know if that's putting the fork in them necessarily. They could make a run, but tough game that they really can't afford to lose. So this one is in Vandy. Vandy +1 at home here in this one on FanDuel. Saw one spot. Bet Rivers actually had it flipped. Florida +0.5. Flipped it over there on that one. On the money line, Vandy -102. The total is at over under 135. Spread on this one, Florida getting 60% of bets, 78% of money, and the over getting 83% of bets, 72% of money. So +1 for Vandy and over under 135.
+1 for Vandy, over under 135. Okay, so it's pretty much stayed the same since we talked about it pre-show. So let's get to rocking and rolling. All pun intended. First roll of the day. Home or away, will we be going to those aforementioned home team Commodores or the away team Gators that have bit us in the ass, chomp chomp, left, right, and center all year long? I don't know. Neither does Mags, but English is really hard for me sometimes, guys. You know, I fucking apologize, but I assure you that we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Away team!
Okay, Gators.
Away team Gators.
Gators.
Away team Gators. Second roll. Moneyline or ATS. Shout out. Moneyline or ATS. Will we be not really getting chalky in either area, so nothing else I really need to say. We all do find out, however, once again, in 3, in 2, in 1. ATS.
Okay, -1.
ATS.
Right at
-1. -1. Final roll of the day. Will the die be double and dime?
Come on, Dice, get hot.
Will they need a complete re-roll? Or are they going to the total to say, boys, it's time to get hot. We're now going to move to 2-1 on the week. I don't know. Neither does Mags, but I assure you we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. It's an ATS. Home ATS.
Re-roll. All right.
Home ATS. All right. We rake them and we reshake them.
Come on,
hopefully
Dice.
For the one and only time. Hopefully
Come on,
none
Dice.
of this additional nonsense. But we all find out in 3, in 2, in 1. Home money line. Away money line.
Son of a bitch.
Rake 'em, reshake 'em, number 2. Oh, shit. Taki mushrooms. Hold on, everybody. It's all good. It's all good. We got you. Hold on. All right, here we go.
All right, Dice.
Attempt number 2. Rake and shake. Home ATS. You got to be fucking kidding me. Away ATS. How is that even possible? How is that even...
All right.
Okay, Dice.
Come on, Dice.
Causing me a lot of bullshit right now.
We get it.
Away, money line, and the over.
Away money line in the over. Okay. Okay, Dice.
The dice have spoken! If you want a guaranteed take 2 tickets to the pay window tonight, no questions, no qualms, no queries, not per me, not per Mags, not per any living, breathing, heart-beating human being on this planet, but per the all-knowing, non-living, ever-present, ever-powerful, inanimate cubicle objects that be known as the Moneyline Dice. Hammer in right here, right now. The Florida Gators on the money line, and the over 135 in their matchup with the Vanderbilt Commodores tonight.
Thank you, Dice.
Thank you, Dice. I know how you feel about the Gators, dude. Hey, it's just me and you. I got it in my headphones. I won't tell the Dice how you're feeling.
There's no way I'm playing these tonight, dude. There's absolutely no way.
Rough. This is rough, huh? Little Florida money line and the over 135. Okie doke.
Wait, it was Florida? Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Away,
what
bro.
I'm thinking over here.
Away money line, yeah.
Yeah.
Away money line would be the Florida Gators. Okay. Fla v.
Testing loyalty, Dice.
Vandy. Okay, 0-1 starts the week. You be the judge if the Dice make a rebound. Okay, there it is. There you have it. Today's Moneyline Dice roll of the day. Partner, anything else in regards your best bets, anything that came out first half of the show, anything we missed? Why don't you tell the fine folks where they can fucking track all of our bets, find our
track
plays.
all of our bets. Was that second part?
Find all of our plays, all of that nonsense.
Oh yeah. You can find all of our plays, including these all dice rolls here, on the Action app or the Chalkboard app. The Action app, you can catch the Talking the Line page, Talking the Line. Catch myself, Riley Magnuson, at RMags in all caps. And you catch this man right here, Colton Soroka, at cash_with_Colt, cash with Colt. And on the Chalkboard app, follow us on there. Download that one. I don't have this one down, partner. I don't know if I've done this one. Apple Store for sure. That is all I know.
No, not available on the Google Play Store as of yet.
Yeah.
Don't DM them because they are currently and furiously, fastly, pacely working on that. We'll be out soon, and follow at Chalkboard HQ on the old Bird app. And then go to talkingtheline.com/today's-best-bets, and you'll see everything there, and you can smash them all in right from that page. Everything. Shout out Coach JB. Fucking... doubt he fucking hears this, but shout out my man, fucking Coach JB. He just liked that retweet that I did earlier. My fucking guy, bro. I love Coach JB, dude. Like, talk about a one-of-one human being that just does not give a fuck. Like, who does not give a fuck what anybody thinks? You good? I can
good.
see you.
You see me?
Yeah, you kind of glitched out for a little bit. Did you hear everything I was saying? But
no, my internet definitely did a quick blank out and somehow got itself back together. I was screaming at it. I was hoping you didn't hear me scream at it. So
no, didn't hear you scream at it. Everything seemed all good. I mean, seems like you're good to go back and go action. I said shout out JB. He just liked that retweet I did earlier. Fuck, did you just freeze again? Yeah, you just totally froze again. Are you on Wi-Fi? Are you on Wi-Fi or are you plugged in there, John?
No, I'm plugged in, dude. I don't know what's going on. Am I good? You hear me? You hear me good?
Yeah, I can fucking hear you. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Every time I start talking, you freeze on me. But I said, fucking shout out our guy JB. He just liked the fucking retweet I did. Shout out Coach JB. Talk about a motherfucker who is a one-of-one humming being and does not give a fuck.
No.
There you go.
I heard
about what other people think.
Yeah. Got most of it the second time. Didn't hear that last part. But yeah, dude. I mean, it's been a while since I've listened to his podcast. But yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yo, slap dick podcast. Yo, you bunch of slap dicks and fuck sticks. I used to say that shit all the time, bro. In high school, you fuck stick. What the hell are you doing? You fucking fuck stick. Oh, all the time, bro. Oh, Coach JB. All right, well, Clearly, this show has gone well off the rails, so it's time to let it just absolutely unravel at the seams. Strap in, my friends. It might get a little NSFW, but we get into the second half of the show. Partner, what's been burning on your brain, melting on your heart, festering on your soul that you have been dying to get out to the kind folks that joined us on episode number 234, the TTL pod, on this absolutely beautiful, as if Bob Ross painted out the day, March 1st, 2022.
Well, my friend, I do believe we would include some March Madness bubble talk into that as well. I'll kick it off with some nonsense to get us started.
Some happy little March Madness trees.
Yeah,
some happy little March Madness trees. You just
got no
drop one in
games
here.
today. I got no games today, but how about let's just
no
update
mistakes.
the people. Let's update the people on some nonsense as far as what some Florida men are doing. Yeah, no games, no games.
Not?
We don't typically talk about these topics, but here's one that's coming to me. We don't have to dive too far down to it. Florida man arrested after he tried to, quote unquote, cut the gay out of his brother. So that's an easy way to get you arrested right there.
Wow.
Typically not something you can accomplish by any means. So
Didn't know you had old gay bone hanging around in there somewhere.
No, I did not.
Nah,
No, I did
not know that was a scientific fact. But hey, shout out to
so,
Florida.
Yeah, so not an update on. So previously we talked about a woman who was trying to purchase a baby from a
that's
Texas
correct.
Walmart.
The old Walmart, yes. Mm-hmm.
This time around, we've got a Florida man arrested after allegedly grabbing kid 3 years old from a Walmart shopping cart. Authorities say so. Not asking nicely like the nice old woman trying to drop a.
Purchasing.
Six-figure bag on the old baby that was in Texas Walmart. No, we just got dudes snatching babies out here, or toddlers out here in Walmarts. Already told you last week about the dude getting arrested for stuffing a crossbow down his pants. You heard me say that last week.
Yep.
How about this one? Florida man arrested for DUI told police he was high and happy. So that's typically not going to get you off. But,
the funny thing is that most people would believe that you can say that to a cop nowadays in a legalized state and say, like, you're all good to go. But you do know it's still illegal. Like, that's completely illegal because they have no way to fucking test for it. So good job, Florida man. Great job.
Okay, so last week I don't remember the story. They actually there was somewhere else on an actual like legit publication talked about the dude shot someone in the face because of the $3 burger. I heard someone else talking about it off of our show, so that was electric. But Florida man accused of attacking woman with a machete at a Waffle House, charged with a murder attempt. So not sure why we're out here sporting machetes at the old Waffle. I mean,
the burger shootout.
These
the
2 a.m.
burger
Waffle
shootout,
Houses.
like,
You never know what's gonna happen. You gotta stay strapped with some machetes.
I mean, a $3 burger, my boy's catching a 45 to the dome piece. Now we're worried about an order of chicken and waffles, and my boy's just out there fucking slicing and dicing people's heads off because he ain't getting enough syrup on his doggone waffle. I mean, I don't follow. I don't comprehend. Maybe I'm the dumb one. I don't know. But where are these fucking people? Where are these people located?
Florida.
What? Yeah, right. Like what? It's just literally just in the fucking swamps. Like, well, maybe that's why like Disney's building all of these fucking communities. Like just put all those freaks in one little area together.
These freaks in one location. Oh my gosh, dude! Unruly Florida man arrested after throwing cookies, trashing gas station. So that's just just nice cookie tantrum there.
Throwing cookies and trash in a gas station, huh?
Look at this fine gentleman we got here.
Oh wow! How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that picture is brought to you by Crocodile and 5 shots of meth. There you go. There you have it. Your local meth dealer and Crocodile. Fucking hell! I tell you, it takes all kinds to let this world go around, don't it, Max?
Oh, dude. I mean, just
tell you
the type of people that it takes to do these types of things, like
and that's just not relegated to Florida, right? Like that happens all across the nation.
Texas woman just trying to purchase babies
right. But like, I've never. I mean, I guess I have. You've come across some really weird
capital, or for sure in Florida, but they're all over.
Like you've come across some weird motherfuckers in your life, right? Like
I've come across some weird motherfuckers this week, dude.
Yeah, bro. Like you're a weird motherfucker, right? But like, I don't know, motherfuckers be doing this shit. I where do these people congregate? Like who just like what? How did what makes you wake up in the morning and do some shit like that, bro? Like I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I don't know. It's fucking wild. I think the fucking old pandemic fucked everybody up, bro. I think they're all fucking, not to go down that rabbit hole, but I think everybody's fucking, I think everybody noodles are fucked, bro. Seriously, dude. Like, I am so interested.
Dude's got a machete.
I am so interested. All these guys that like sit here and talk camera and mic all day long, and like we're gonna have the opportunity to shake hands. Like, I am so interested to see how they interact real deal life in prime time, because like this is new to me, right? Like I'm still finding myself podcast to podcast. I know you are too. Like, but I get out in the real world and just start bumping elbows and shaking hands. Like, that's my fucking jungle, bro. Like, I'm out there to get shit accomplished, and like I'm so interested to see, like, it just have, like, people just forgot how to fucking communicate and correlate and like, how the fuck you conversate. And, like, because I've seen it with the younger generation. Like, I don't know what's making me go down this rabbit hole, but I've seen it with the younger generation, bro. They just, like, fucking on video games and shit all day long and fucking virtual learning, and now that's all they fucking know, and they fucking go to have a conversation with an adult, and they fucking about shit their pants. Like, they can't even fucking talk, but it's just like, holy hell, bro. Hey, before you know it, we'll all just be living in the virtual world, and it'll just be fucking Merry Christmas. Hi, how you doing? Keep it moving. That's about it.
Aside from that, dude, we don't need to go down any deeper Florida man rabbit holes. I mean, I don't know. Is he a Florida man? Cain Velasquez, we talked about it. He's arrested on attempted murder charge. Is that a Florida man, or is that just a man?
That's just a man who was a former UFC heavyweight champion, man. Don't know what the fuck is going on with Cain. T's and P's either way, either side. Hope justice is served to the full degree on either side. But, like, what the fuck's going on with my boy? Attempted murder is the first thing I wake up and read about Cain Velasquez. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So, obviously, I got to do more digging, do more diving and reading about it before I can actually speak educatedly about it. But it's kind of it's the headline of this morning, boys and girls. If you're looking for clickbait shit, that's probably what you're going to find. So, I don't know what the hell is going on, but Jiminy Christmas.
Switching gears as far as another storyline, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was Monday. So Derek Jeter leaves Marlins. I saw he's already rumors as ESPN trying to bring him in, whether it's the booth or whatever they're trying to do Manning cast wise. I don't know. Probably not going to be paired with A-Rod. I guess I don't know over the last 10 years.
I bet you Yes would try and scoop his ass up. The Yankees network.
Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe. I think ESPN's probably going to. I mean, ESPN
probably front runner. Yeah, everybody wants to work for the worldwide leader, right?
I think so. Because they got to drop a bag on him, dude. Because I know, and a lot of people last year, especially now that we have more eyes on baseball more frequently with gambling a little bit, which it seemed like last year, maybe we were just deeper into the space. The ESPN broadcasts were not exactly highly talked about. I like the ESPN2 like StatCast version, which isn't quite the Manning cast, but it's like, and I could be just selfish because Jason Benetti, my White Sox guy. But I think it's a lot better, dude, as far as they actually talk about stats, though. And I personally am not a fan of the main broadcast with A-Rod, dude. And they're trying to give A-Rod the like Manning cast baseball version. It's like, I think you're missing the boat here. Like, people don't love A-Rod as far as talking about baseball. I've grown a lot of respect from him as a businessman since he left baseball, for sure. He's doing a ton of stuff there. But as an analyst, man, I've not been a fan. And I don't know what to expect if Jeter slides into that booth role or whatever. I'd be interested to see how he does that.
Now batting, number 2, Derek Jeter.
Dude, these broadcasters, the carousel is going to be turning, I think, especially in the NFL, dude.
Hey, I know fucking 2 guys who would take up a baseball broadcasting gig if fucking ratings are through the fucking floor. I mean, who the hell knows? I fucking do it for a fucking penny a fucking minute. Well, yeah, what the fuck? I'm trying to see if we got any news, late breaking shit here. I don't know, bro. This fucking college basketball slate's got me pissed off today, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Legendary words of Dan Big Cat Katz. If you don't love the board, make the board love you. Shut up, Big Cat. I fucking hate it today, and I can't fucking make it love me no matter what I do, man. Just kind of quick flip through some of these bigger spreads with the Tennessees, the Nebraskas, the Ole Miss, Kentucky. That shit can miss me with all of that nonsense. Right. I gotta unplug this shit. Hold on, I gotta get back over here. Okay, and then you got. Fuck's sakes. Providence catching 9.5 points on the road. Like, you can't bet against Ed Cooley living the American dream right now. Are you out of your damn mind? What the hell are you thinking? But there's no way I'm scooping 9.5 points. That's just set up in a fucking half. I mean, South Carolina getting laying 7 on their home hardwood. They have been nowhere near that team all year. But how can you confidently take 7 points with Missouri on the road on Super Tuesday? I don't think so. I think we found the right value. West Virginia, Oklahoma, man. Fuck Akron, Ball State. Get the hell out of here. Green Bay, Detroit, Mercy. No thanks. That's actually the start of the Horizon tournament. Yeah, that's the start there. Bucknell, Lafayette. The Bison against the Leopards. No thanks. Miami, Ohio, Central Michigan. Central Michigan plus 3.5 home dogs. And Miami, Ohio hasn't been able to cover a fucking twin-size bed with a king-size blanket for the last fucking 4 months. And yeah, we've only had 3 months of college basketball. It's because they haven't been able to cover anything forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. It's absolutely been ridiculous. And yet they still get favored. And then I bet you if I got involved with the Chippewas tonight, I'd get quicked straight in the teeth is what I'm trying to tell you. It's got me so damn worked up I can't even talk. Wanted to get involved there. Western Michigan, Eastern Michigan. I hate you so much. Plus 4.5, minus 4.5. St. Peter's, Manhattan. I hate you so much too. St. Peter's minus 4.5. Now down to minus 3.5. Fucking Manhattan burned me back-to-back games. I know if I get involved with them, oh, this is a spot, boys. This bad boy's going down to 3.5 and 4. They're the home dogs. You got to buy in. Everybody be cool. Trust it. They would lose by 50. And then if I said, hey, St. Pete's is the way to go. The Peacocks are the hot team. Very accurate line, minus 3.5. They'd win by 3. And I just ain't got the fucking time for that nonsense today. So I am just going to fucking watch some ball. Toledo, Buffalo. Dude. Kiss my ass. Plus 2, minus 2. Like, what are we talking about? Give me a knife. These sons of bitches are cutting me.
These lines are sharp as hell, but also like we've gotten to the point of the season where you've lost so much trust for teams or certain spots, and it's just like it's so hard to swallow the pill of like
I know
I've seen this movie before. Why would I just put myself in front of the same TV watching the same movie for the 5th time? And then I don't know what's worse, like knowing that you were like, I guess I know what's worse, like
missing the boat on the bullshit the entire season and then finally buying into the bullshit and it doesn't happen today. That is the worst. That is why I'm staying away from all of these because I think it's finally the day. Oh, get involved with Buffalo. Oh, get involved with fucking Akron. Get involved with doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. And then I literally go away from everything I do every single day, change my process, and then I get smashed through the floor. So I'm going to stay back. I'm going to get my one play. I'm going to let every other expert that's coming out of the woodwork here just as March. Notice how everybody's just all of a sudden tweeting about March, and then you haven't seen them for months on end, and now all of a sudden here they are. But hey, who the hell am I? What the hell do I know? I'm just a dumbass who talks into a microphone for a little while every single day. I don't know, man.
No, I don't know. The 2 Big Ten games, dude, got me. As far as the number, it got me spinning, man. Michigan State gets the win. Where were they at? Oh, against Purdue. They get the win at home against Purdue. Smoked Michigan the first time around, and Michigan just lost to Illinois, and Michigan State's catching 4.5. I mean, is Michigan State back? If Michigan State's back, then take all the points. If not, and they're the... Because I've been calling them a fraud up until that win against against Purdue, man.
Well, and you haven't had the Yones to get involved with the Wolverines for the last 2 months.
Oh, I know. I am not touching this game is kind of my final conclusion. Man. But I guess my main question is, do you think, personally, I have my opinions, but do you think Michigan State's back, or was that kind of just a random nice win on Saturday against Purdue?
I don't know. I don't fucking know. You can dish out your opinion all you want, saying they're fucking frauds. Watch them smack you in the fucking mouth. I choose to say nothing. Let them do what they're gonna do and look stupid live on fucking camera. That's what I choose to do.
I'm not taking any money on it for sure, but I don't know.
The setup of the day though, my guy. As far as you want to talk Big Ten, Wisconsin plus the 2.5, plus the 3, depending on where you're looking against a burning Boilermakers team. Are you kidding me? How can you not buy into Wisconsin? That was going to be one of my plays. But again, I've gotten smacked in the mouth all year long. Back in home dogs on Tuesdays, back in road dogs on Tuesdays, back in any form of damn dogs on Tuesdays. I'm backing the dog today, but it's because I haven't seen any freaking line movement. I think it's a setup and a half, but they're sharp today. The books are damn sharp today. I already tweeted it out, but the books are sharp today, boys and girls. As far as college basketball goes, only 6 games on the NBA slate, so nothing I can really talk about there. Mags has got 2 of them covered. Right. Nothing else from me, dude, on that front. Anything else from you?
As far as these games, the Celtics is one that I've seen a lot of people interested in. It was all around 6.5, 7. I've been a huge backer of the Celtics over the last month and a half or so. I'm trying to figure out if there's something I'm missing as far as because Atlanta's been all over the damn map, but that still seems like a handful of points. And it's the Celtics just coming off of a loss against the Pacers the other day, man. And we just saw what the Pacers did last night. Obviously, it was a back-to-back last night, but they get smoked by the Magic last night. So I'm taking the beat on the Celtics. If they smoke Atlanta tonight, then I think they'll probably be back on my radar because they've been having a lot of these spreads, man, and it was profitable for a while. And now the last 5, I had 2 and 3 against the number of the last 5. So I'm taking a break on the Celtics for a minute.
Yeah, it's funny. That was actually the Celtics -6 was my other one that I had written down, dude.
Yeah.
What you got?
I think that is the right side. If you're going to that game, I would say take the Celtics. And then I just laugh because then the last game to talk about on the slate is the Lakers +5 at home against the Dallas Mavericks. The funeral service that was had for the damn Lakers. I mean, hell no am I I'm not putting any money on the Lakers for sure, but this feels like the spot where you finally jump in the boat and fade them. Then the Lakers wake up and actually put together, maybe not win, but at least a competent performance and hang with the Mavericks. Right. You know what I mean?
Out of effing nowhere, dude. I know, absolutely.
Because you said it to me. I think it was yesterday. It's like, dude, what's up with all this like negativity in the NBA space? And it's like, oh, dude, the Lakers are just up in flames right now, and everyone's either pissed off or making fun of them. It's a mess right now. LeBron's chirping at fans in the stands. I mean, it's a mess.
Oh, bro, it's fucking Fat Tuesday. I didn't even realize it's Fat Tuesday, dude.
Oh, really?
We should be getting fucked up right now. What's going on? Doggone.
I got some Marg mix in the fridge, dude.
I don't even honestly know if I have any alcohol in this this complex. I honestly don't know if I do or not.
I had
to find out. I'm just looking through
I don't
some
think I've said it
in here.
I went to my brother's for the Super Bowl, and he kind of pawned off, and slowly my girlfriend's been drinking of these like Bud Light seltzers, but they're Christmas seltzers, and they're fucking disgusting, dude.
Oh.
One of them's an eggnog seltzer, bro.
Oh, no.
One of them's like cranberry. One of them's like, it's miserable. It's fucking
good.
Miserable.
I'm
dude.
good on that. I'm good on all
dude.
of that.
So that's when you say, what alcohol do I have? I think we've got a tiny bit of margarita mix and then like 5 of those fuckers. Dude. Because I don't have any beer. I've been craving like at least one beer every once in a while, and then I look at that and I'm like, oh, I could stomach that. I crack one open, take a sip, and there's nope, absolutely not. Nope. I'll stick to water for the night. It's bad, dude.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The last some light skies, some Blue Moon Light Skies, the last thing that I drank.
Okay.
Not bad, not too shabby, not terrible, not the best thing on the planet, but not too terrible. I like I like just straight up Blue Moon. I like more because it's just thicker. Like it's just like a weak ass Blue Moon is all it is. Like I like that fucking kind of thick hazy Blue Moon feel for sure. Like dude, I love me a good hazy IPA. You know me. Oh man, good fucking hazy IPA. You can't even see through the doggone thing, and it's just like golden. Oh, yeah.
Big fan.
Oh,
big fan for sure.
Yeah, those are my faves for sure. What the hell was that one I was drinking in fucking Milwaukee? Oh, the Naked Threesome. That was good as fuck.
I don't know.
Yeah, those were so damn good. Yeah, it was called the Naked Threesome. Those things were good.
Hey, okay. John Rossi breaking news for 2022-2023 basketball season. LSU, K-State, Nevada, Akron, Tulane, Rhode Island, Western Kentucky, and our Illinois State Redbirds are going to headline the 2022 Cayman Islands Classic, dude.
Hey now, wait a minute.
Just fired our coach. We've been terrible all season long, but we're in this tournament with LSU and K-State, dude. How about that?
Let's go. ISU is in the Cayman Islands Classic.
Are we back?
I mean, this is next year or this year? Next year,
it's
gonna
be next year. It's like one of
kicks
their,
it off,
like, November kickoff tournament or whatever, or maybe unless it's like December tournament, like Christmas.
Like the battle for Atlantis and shit.
Yeah, either
like
November, December, either way.
Speaking of, great fucking tournament, excellent tournament to kick off the season.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, college basketball just fart in the wind, huh? Here and gone. Here we are in March, and next 100%. Thing you know, we're gonna be sleeping in May. But for right now, I suggest you guys find your nitroglycerin pills, buy all the fucking coffee they have on the shelves, and get ready for an electric 60 days, because it's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be bananas. It's gonna be absolutely bananas.
Can't wait.
Ooh, partner, I'll tweet it out here a little bit later, but the old TTL March Madness Tournament Challenge. Speaking of, fuck, dude, I got a case of the yawns. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me here. That's a big one. Take a fucking sip of coffee. You know, sometimes you just get them. It is one of the things. But hey, March Madness Tournament. challenge for the TTL crew. We're doing it again this year. $20 buy-in for everybody. We're doing a 50-50 pot again, 50 to the winner, 50 to charity. We're trying to build this thing up. Our charity this year is My Block, My Hood, My City. Goes to fund underprivileged communities in the Chicagoland area directly in our backyard. Small business funds, as well as scholarship funds. They do a Light the Block, a bunch of different things. So we decided to partner with them. Yeah, it's great stuff they do. So we want to partner with them. You can find them at MBMHMC, My Block, My Hood, My City on Twitter, MBMHMC on Twitter. You can find them there. Outside of that, I'll post a whole graphic and everything detailing out, but
yeah. I think the website is formyblock.org.
Yeah, formyblock.org. Yeah. So you'll see it all on the graphic. But we'll have the link too. So if you guys want to get involved, you can just DM me, DM Mags. DM the TTL page. I fought through that one. Let's go. Fought through that one. The TTL page, and we will get you all set up. It's just me and Mags, so either way, you'll just be talking to either me and Mags, and we'll get you all set up. Super easy. We did it last year. We just use Venmo or Cash App or Zelle or PayPal or whatever works the best for you. We got it all. We can make it happen, Captain. No problem about that. So make sure you sign up. Get ready to rock and roll for this year. Again, we want to get this as big as we possibly can. We want to have, if we can get 100 people, the grand prize is 1,000 and 1,000. I think we can get 200 people. We go 2,000. I think we can get up there, boys and girls. So start telling your friends. Start telling your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the globe. Everyone is welcome. We're trying to have one of the biggest tournament challenges out there. Maybe we strike some eyes. Maybe people notice what we're doing. That's what we're trying to be a part of here at TTL. Make a difference in this world, as well as have some fun watching some March Madness in the sport that we both absolutely love. So there's the announcement. You'll see it come out on Twitter, everything a little bit later today. Wise words. Season 3, Episode 1 has been recorded, produced, mastered, absolute electric factory. Didn't have enough time to catch every single possible thing that we could. We already have a version 2 scheduled. I was texting with our man this morning. He was so appreciative for having us on, everything like that. So we got that future connection. Shout out if you're watching, scrolling through. I don't want to mention your name in case we do. I don't want to fuck anything up for the reveal tomorrow. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, outside of that, absolute nuclear power plant. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. If you are watching on YouTube, or go over to YouTube and do those so you don't miss the drop tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you're listening to the pod, or if you want to listen to it on one of your favorite podcast directories, just search up the old Wise Words podcast. You can go to YouTube and find it there as well. You'll see it in the description, or you can go talkingtheline.com/wise-words-podcast. Outside of that, dude, college basketball blog back on tap here today. I didn't dish it out yesterday. I just literally realized I didn't put out a tweet saying, I'm not doing the college basketball blog today. But that was yesterday. Today is today. We're not worried about that. We'll be putting that back out here again today. Max will have his golf blog coming out here pretty soon, doing some early research. Maybe a little early drop here today for subscribers only. Who knows? Who's to say? Who am I? He's hot as all hell. Cup of Joe on campus, be staying around for the remainder of the college basketball season until we're done with collegiate sports, because you can't really have a Cup of Joe on campus on any professional sports. So stay tuned for updates there if we're doing anything different. And anything I didn't mention, my friends, stop by talkingtheline.com or the link tree in this episode's description. You can find it all there. Partner, anything I missed, didn't talk about, didn't discuss, didn't relay, don't hesitate, don't delay on your side of things.
I don't think so, dude. I gave out the 2022 Cayman Islands field, so I think unless you're trying to dive in some deep rabbit holes, I've got nothing else on my tab here.
I'm not thinking I can get any more rabbit holes than that.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Quick sip of some high quality H2O. That must mean Colt's about to do some talking here. Spitting some straight fire for my motivation minutes of the day. Now, I can't take full credit for this. Sometimes I like to sit back and shut the fuck up and listen, right? Like, that's the best way you can learn and grow and advance and achieve in this life is literally to shut the fuck up and listen to others who have actually made it in this life, who have actually found some type of success, and whether that's some type of movie star success or a famous chef or a pro ball player, whatever the hell the case might be. It just takes an immense amount of work to get there and to to resonate with some of these people's stories and to kind of have the same background and the same path. You would be so surprised, my friends. And I talk about it all the time. There's no failure. Keep chasing your goals. You would be so surprised if you just shut the fuck up and listen to some of these people, how similar your story is. And instead of trying to, what do I do here? What do I do this? What do I do this? What do I do that? I need to know everything. Oh my gosh, I'm so starstruck. Oh my God. Your fucking brain oozes out of your ears. Just shut the fuck up and let him talk. And you realize, like, damn, yo, he's speaking my story right now. Like, let me just fucking listen. Like, he's obviously made it. Let me just listen to what the fuck he's saying. Had one of those moments this past weekend. Was in a Blunt Heads NFT space. Listened to some stuff. You say, Blunt Heads, what the fuck are you talking about, Cole? Where are we going here? What are you doing? Stick with me. Hold on. The legendary Ice-T popped in. He is him and the legendary John Boy. If you don't know who John Boy is, check him out. He's the artist behind Blunt Heads, but he's got an amazing story. One of the reasons why I back the community, but I really like him. That's besides the point. It's not Colt's Crypto Corner. It's Colt's Motivation Minutes, damn it. But I was in this space and I was listening to Ice-T talk and just so many parallels. And obviously, we come from completely different cloths. I mean, I grew up, granted, Decatur, Illinois, maybe not the best parts, whatever, but I didn't grow up in Compton, California. Let's just put it that way. So definitely different lives than that, and obviously many different, we could go down that rabbit hole, but we won't either way. But either way, I see humming beans. I don't see that shit. And just the parallels that I was drawing, and you know, he said some really powerful shit that I think we can all take note of and really, really, really apply into our lives. And the first thing he said, and it kind of applies to just chasing your dreams, chasing your passions, like staying still or going and getting it. He said, if you want to lose, fight the future. And I mean that if you want to lose, fight the future. If you don't want to become successful, if you want to reach those goals, if you're chasing your dreams and passions, but you can't seem to get out of your ways, your same old rut, monotonous shit, you're not going to win. If you want to lose, fight the future. And he kept talking about that and kind of went down that rabbit hole of, you know, it takes work. You're going to go through adversity. You're going to battle stuff. You're going to do stuff. But he also said, you don't guide life, you ride life. And man, it was just so powerful to me, and I hope it is to you guys. And just let go. Just stop taking life so serious. I tweeted it out this morning. My morning tweet was a goofy biker on a little pretty pink motorcycle with little pinwheels going on, and it said, "Stop taking life so seriously. It's not like you're going to get out alive." And I mean, it's just so true, guys. I mean, this day is a gift. We might not have tomorrow. I just stop trying to guide life and just ride it. Ride the wave, catch your wave, be who you are in every single situation. Don't let anybody change who you are, and just ride life. Don't try and guide it, and just let it tell you where it wants you to go. I promise, my friends. It sounds absolutely insane, but you will have more opportunities presented to you the more you try and attain that mindset. Not fuck it, not, oh, well, fuck it, I'm just going to put my feet up and something will happen eventually. Well, it's not how it works. You got to work. But slow down. Don't be so hard on yourself. Stop taking this life so seriously, because I always talk about it. Those fucking future gifts are there. They ain't going nowhere. As long as you keep working, as long as you stay in your lane, as long as you ride the wave of life, eventually that tide will get you there. I don't know. I just wanted to share some stuff. I hope what I had to say today was just allowed you to hear some perspective. I hope I had some smart stuff to say. I know I kind of went down a rabbit hole here today, but in the legendary words of the great Ice-T, my friends, if you want to lose, fight the future, and you don't guide life, you ride life. Hope you enjoyed that. That does it for my Motivation Minutes of the day.
I love it, my man. Absolutely love it. I mean, I love both. I mean, both angles, they kind of coincide. They do coincide with each other, but you could take them both in its own different type of rabbit hole too, man. As far as fighting the future, I mean, that one, when you lay it out like that, it's like, yeah, why the hell would I do that? Absolutely, of course.
Yeah, man. So I just try and listen. I try and apply. And that's why you see me doing a lot of things I do nowadays, is just try and take that advice and not fight the future. And just kind of ride the wave of where we're at and what we're doing and where we're at and where we're going, where we were, where we're at, where we're going, everything I always talk about. So There you go, my friends. Get on the old wave and start riding that bad boy. Stop trying to guide the waves, because think about that. Try being in the middle of the ocean trying to guide waves. That don't work very well unless you're the style bender, and that's only one damn humming being that I know of. I don't know anybody else that can bend water. So, outside of that, officially my motivation minutes of the day. All right, my friends. First of all, my friend over there, anything else we got in the world of sports, gambling, breaking news, anything else from your side of the screen?
No, sir, not a damn thing. No. Whatever that fight was, as far as getting Fiziev replaced, it sounds like they're trying to get that worked out. But other than that, nothing.
Lots to be determined on what the hell is going to go on there. You know, I kept calling it that it was going to be RDA. It's like RDA has some type of curse over his fights, man. It just is. And it wasn't anything bad. It was, but I mean, COVID's bad. But Fiziev literally was training in Thailand at Tiger Muay Thai, and flew all the way to Vegas. And the minute he touched down in Vegas, the next day, got COVID, and he'd been in bed for 2 days, and he was just like, I can't fight. There's just no way I can fight. So,
even if he recovers tomorrow, it's not like he's 100% back.
Dude, as somebody who's gotten COVID, no, sir. Especially some type of physical competition, give that a month before your even lungs are straight to start training again, dude. All right. There you go. Yeah. Anyways. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate you joining me as per usual on your side of the screen. Appreciate all of you, ladies and gentlemen, degenerates and gamblers, far and wide, that decided to join us on episode number 234. Because from me and Mags, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for stopping by today's show. Every single show you decide to do so, for that matter. Every piece of content we do, your likes, your views, your subscription, your shares, your retweets, everything you guys do for us, we see it. We thank you for taking the time, spending your energy, and everything to do so. I mean, you could be doing 1,000,001 other things, and the fact that you guys share your time and your energy with us is more than we could ever ask. So thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We hope you keep coming around, because we are going straight to the moon, and you got a ticket on the first class seat. But for now, make sure you get all of today's best bets of the day hammered in, so you can say with us at the end of every single show, but not before, I did not forget, have a spectacular rest of your Tuesday, unless you have any other plans. And as per usual, let's cash some tickets.